This might like look like a piece of shit, but it tastes so good. It's like one of those houses that say I'm beautiful on the inside. That's this. Hello and welcome. If you don't know who I am, my name's Candace. Been off the grid for a little bit, sporadic here and there, but I have a new little series produced by me. It's essentially wellness, influencer, take that lightly, attempts to make healthy whatever the food is. So it kind of is going off of the Bone Apple Tea video series where the chefs make these artisan kind of homemade pastries and really fancy versions of junk food. So you should check that out. This is not sponsored by this brand. This is just the only apron I have, and I kind of soiled it doing a Bob Ross painting, but we'll work with what we have. Today, what we are doing is healthifying Pop-Tarts. My ring light Pop-Tarts. I am very excited. I grew up with these bad boys. The 90s were not good to my body. I was allowed to have the non-frosted strawberry Pop-Tarts, but I remember all the kids got to have the crazy cool flavors and I was super jealous. My goal today is to make a Pop-Tart with significantly less ingredients. If you look at the box, it's about a paragraph long of just ingredients. This shouldn't be that complicated. My other goal is to decrease the amount of sugars. So there are 16 grams of sugars in one single Pop-Tart, not the whole pack, but one. And there's 200 calories in one single Pop-Tart as well. These calories are not nutritious calories. It's just kind of fillers, sugars, carbs. So I want to try to change that today. I'm going to make my own strawberry Pop-Tart, and what you need for the crust is wheat flour, vanilla extract, a little bit of agave, and a pinch of salt. And you're gonna need a couple tablespoons of coconut oil. Pour 1/2 cup plus 3 tablespoons of flour into your bowl. So this crust recipe is modified from a website called Chocolate Covered Katie. Then you're gonna add your pinch of salt, put in your sweetener. Now you can use honey if you don't wanna go vegan. You can also use blue agave. I'm gonna go for about a little over a tablespoon of agave here. And then we're going to put a teaspoon of vanilla extract in here. So I got my little cat spoons. Add coconut oil. I'm gonna mix everything in here. And you're probably gonna be looking at it and be freaking out because it's not a smooth batter and you're like, where's the eggs? What's happening? Who am I? If your batter is a little dry, it should be crumbly, but if you notice that your batter is a little dry, you can always add a little bit more of coconut oil, or in the case that I will be doing, I'm going to be adding in a little bit of almond milk and just kind of work as I go and see if I get that right consistency. You can see here, this is a kind of like a crumbly dough going on. It's not smooth, it's not a batter like a cake. It kind of reminds me of when I've made shortbread before. We're going to do something that this blogger does that I thought was so genius. The girl says to get a plastic baggie. You're going to section off your dough, if you will. Throw it into your Ziploc baggie. And then we're gonna roll it into a square. If you don't have a rolling pin, like use a water bottle, or what else is round and cylinder? What is this soap bottle? Maybe you're like, Candace, no shit. I've already done this before. You're going to roll out your dough like so into a little square, and then you're going to put it in the fridge for about 20 minutes and it's going to harden a little bit. And then the great thing about this is that all we'll need to do is fold it over in half and we have our Pop-Tart. So let's cool these off and have a posy break. those are in the fridge, I'm going to make my jam. Now some of you guys are gonna kill me because you're like, this is not how you make jam. I get that. I'm using a meat cleaver here because I don't have a masher to make my strawberry filling. And I've essentially cut up a couple strawberries, de-stemmed them, and I'm just gonna mash these up and really just like get all my anger out. If you watched the Game of Thrones finale, you're gonna be getting your anger out on here. Unless you liked it or you didn't watch it like me. There's a lot of things to be angry about in this world right now. So just take this time as a way to meditate and just really get that anger out that you have. I might add a tiny bit of agave actually, maybe to add a little bit of sweetness, but strawberries, if you get them at the right time, should already be pretty sweet. I want them to be pretty mushy. Got my mush here. Well, now it's just, they're just mashed up strawberries. You don't need to see it. You hear my boyfriend on the phone right now? I'm trying to film and he's on the phone. Bitch, this is my house. Oh, shh. I forgot to preheat the oven. Hold on, I'm gonna do that. Well, you were supposed to preheat the oven to 350 while you were doing the other stuff. And I forgot. Guess I can just play with Posey or something. Okay, well, see you in a couple. Okay, so I've gotten my dough out of the fridge and it kind of looks like just a giant square of peanut butter. I'm nervous. I don't want to break it. Okay. You know what? I thought that I would be okay for the environment and like be able to wash these out, but I'm gonna have to cut them. I kind of feel shitty about it, but like, yeah. It's like a little book of pastries. So I have lined foil with a little bit of cooking spray on there. Come on, little guy. I want to eat you. I'm gonna put a little bit of the strawberry in the center. So I don't want everything to spill out because I have heard that that's pretty easy to do. You can see this. That's what I've done. And I'm going to line it on the top. Just tuck it in for the night. I'm gonna grab a fork and I'm going to crimp the sides. These actually look really good. Okay, going into vlog mode here. I made the other two. They're not nearly as good looking. I was right. It's like when you have like that one good kid. Just kidding, I don't have kids. On the pastry directions, it says to put them in the oven at 350 for 15 minutes. So I am going to do that and clean up because I don't want my boyfriend to be mad at me. All right, I'm pretty sure I messed up hard. I think I put too much filling in. Look. Look at this. It's just massive berry explosions going on right now. Look at it, it's just oozing out. They're ready, but like this sucks. I think they're gonna taste good, but I worry that I've let myself down. Okay, I'm changed because I had to go pick up some furniture while these bad boys were cooling. So they look okay. They don't look great, but I'm gonna make some icing real quick. Here's a trick that I learned, is that you put a little bit of protein powder with a little bit of almond milk and you get kind of like a faux icing. Vanilla. So let's put a little bit of protein in a cup and then let's pour in a little bit of milk here. I'm gonna mix these until they kind of become like icing. And I know that this works because I've done it before. So I mixed that. It kind of has like a little bit of an icing consistency. But the other thing that you can do is literally just mix a tiny bit of milk with some powdered sugar. It's not gonna kill you. So I iced it. It doesn't look great, I just want to warn you. So this is what a real Pop-Tart looks like. And this is what mine looks like. Hold on. Okay, I'm not mad, but it doesn't look great. You can really see the difference here between the white flour and the whole wheat flour. I really want to taste it. I want to see if it's good. I have a feeling it's going to be really good. Okay, I just took a bite. I'm not mad. This might like look like a piece of shit, but it tastes so good. It's like one of those houses that say I'm beautiful on the inside. That's this. It tastes so good. Okay, so one thing I want to do is get the final caloric nutritional facts on this and see how we did. And I'm going to show them in a little bit. Okay, so I think I did okay. I think I did well. I'm gonna be proud of myself, okay? I would totally make this again. Definitely do this recipe at home. I'm gonna put that below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. It was really fun for me. And yeah, I guess I'll catch you on the flip side. Let me know if you try this. Bye.